Hey everyone, are you having problems or you're not knowing what to do with how to detangle your curly, your coily, your kinky, your wavy, or all of the above? Keep watching because I've done this video specifically for you. We're going to be talking about how to detangle properly, and everybody have a different way that works for them and the texture of their hair. So today we're going to be using our Chaye Beauty Perfectly Natural Aloe Vera Coconut Water and Hibiscus Moisturizing Detangler and Leave-In Conditioner. So this is what I'm going to be using. Plus I'm going to be using spray bottle, just a mister. And this is going to be what I add on before I add this product here, because you want it. It's always good for me, I believe, to add the product to a damp hair so that you know that the product goes in quickly and stays in for as long as you want it to, and it gets to the strands and all these different things. Plus an infused oil, which is so good for your strands. Your strands are going to thank you so much. And remember, no coils or kinks or waves or curl should be left behind. We're taking care of everybody with this product today. Yeah, absolutely love my hair now a lot more, appreciating it. It's just because I'm giving it good, tender love and care, and that's what you need to do with yours. You can start with our products as well, or you can mix and match. It's up to you, whatever you feel best. But I know that after a year, 6 months to a year, you need to do something else to the products you're using, because your hair becomes, it's almost like you're used to it. So the growth isn't being as large as it would, or as fast as you saw it when you just started using a product and you really loved it. So yeah, just get listening to your hair strands and to your body. And I say it all the time, love your hair the way it is now. I know it may not be what it would be in the end or where you want it to go, but I just want to encourage you, love the kinks, the coils, the curls, the mixture of everything, and love the porosity, the mixture of porosity. If you have one porosity, love it anyway, okay? All right, let's get into it. So this is what we're working with today. Still have good curl definition. I could wear this, and it was a bit longer, and you can see how it's shrinking up as humidity touches it, or just dries a lot more, because I normally have my hair in sections, as I've said before on my other videos. So I'm just gonna try to section my hair and work that way. It's easy and more manageable. If you've got a hair that's very thick, and not very manageable at the moment, don't be alarmed, don't be distressed about it. Just take it in small sections, very small. Don't let it deter you from doing what you need to do. And then for future, just try to always have that in mind, that I need to do something that's going to make it easy for me when I wash. So I always have my hair in these little sections. They're like little squares. So if I do decide to work on my hair, or even to do plaits or whatever, I have a roadmap to work from, and it goes either way. So please consider doing that for yourself. Always making sure, especially if you've got thick hair, or if you've got hair that's not currently manageable because you haven't really taken the time to look after it the way you would like to. Like time, you didn't have the time. So it's not a judgment. It's some people don't have the time. Some people have trauma that they're going through, that is, and it's hard for people, especially now. So never feel bad about where your hair is now. Don't be in a condemnation about it. Don't sit around thinking, oh my gosh, what have I done? Just forgive yourself, fall in love with your hair again, and start looking after it. All it takes is one step. So don't worry if it's not, it's not up to what other people are doing. Don't worry. Comparison is a death trap, and we just need to love ourselves the way we are. For in turn, once you love yourself, you can love others properly, without judgment. and you know, fully committed to where they are and who they are. Now I've gotten off that tangent, but yeah, do you see what I'm doing? So I'm just kind of trying. If your hair is more, is not, if your hair is going to take a long time to get this way, just use your fingers only. Just use your fingers only to kind of separate and try to find a section. If you can't get there, don't worry about it. Just use what you can get in your hands, as in use what you can, you know, if you only can get this much to start detangling, use that much. Don't try to do exactly as me. See what your hair is doing, because then you don't want to be frustrated when you're detangling your hair. You wanna be in your best mood so that you could have patience with it. You know, that's all it takes, just a little bit of patience. So I'm just doing this because I like a clean part, but normally I would just kind of, yeah, just work with it. And when what the sections you're not using, just put it away. That's okay. I normally get these little clips. I don't like these anymore because I feel like they're a bit grabby, but I'm in the process of getting some new ones. So I like the Parton's Clean because it makes it easy for me when I'm gonna, after I've shampoo and detangled, I have something I can work with. So now I've got my 2 sections we did before. My 2 sections. I may, in the end, when I'm finally doing my deep condition, I may split these in half, like down the middle here, and just because my hair is quite thick, the porosity's gotten a lot better. It's taken in products easier than it did when I first started, and I just think it's consistency. If you just keep doing it, keep taking care of your hair, keep listening. I normally don't like to wait until my hair is like super dirty. I just do it every 7 days. 7 to 8 days, I just kind of start washing. And you can see my hair is still quite glossy, and it's not just on the surface. It feels soft. It feels soft, and it's, yeah, just how I like it. And as the porosity gets better, my edges are coming in. This one was the worst, but it's coming in. Okay, I'll just have another clip and put this one aside, and we can start on the process of detangling. So the more knotted your hair is, the smaller the sections that you need. I would suggest going small. Don't be impatient. I spoke with one of my clients, and then, you know, I commend her because she's going to go in small sections to help with her process of detangling her hair. So, because some people's got thicker hair, you know, and some people's got thin hair, but it gets knotted really quickly. So you just need to, you know, listen to it and see what it's trying to say. But at the moment, I'm just adding water, just spraying that onto my hair, working it in with my fingers. Always detangle first with your fingers, working it in, working it in, working it in. And yeah, see where that takes us. So now I would say I've started this. I'm just trying to see what time it is, just so I could clock it in. Could already feel, I could feel my hair softening up just by, just pulling the products, smoothing the water into my hair. And that's what you should do all the time. Always use water. It sets your hair up for what you're gonna put in next. So right now it's 2:09 p.m. in the afternoon. I've just started this process. Let's see how long it takes. It may take a little bit longer because I'm trying to demonstrate, and I want everyone to be able to say, I know how to detangle my hair, even if you're not using our products, yeah? So you could see already, isn't that beautiful? You could see already, it's just kind of, yeah, it's ready to go. And as you can see, as I said before in my other videos, like the front of my hair, middle, like this whole area here is the lowest. It's got the lowest porosity. I think it's got low porosity there. The sides and the back is like medium. The back, I think, sorry, the sides here, all the way around, like, sorry, like here, all the way around here is kind of medium, and then the back is almost like high porosity. But I don't know, I'm still working it out because sometimes it takes water easily, other time it's just, it takes a little bit longer to get the water in there. So now I feel like my hair is drenched. It looks not so dry like it did before, and it was never really dry, but you know what I mean. So I'm now gonna add. I'm now adding, and it still smells amazing. You can smell the peppermint in there and the lavender. So I'm just gonna add this product at the moment. I'm gonna try to show you the consistency. It's very jelly. It's not the most pleasing color, but I'm working on the color. So you just work that in, work it in until you feel like, and start coming from the bottom. Start coming from the bottom, and you just kind of work your way up. Now we're on the other side, and we're just gonna repeat the same process. So we're gonna add water first with a mister bottle. If you don't have a mister, it's so good. It just doesn't spray, it sprays water everywhere and almost a little bit evenly. I mean, it could be evenly, I'm not sure. I didn't check out the stats on it, but I just know that it coats my hair progressively and evenly with water. So you always start with the water just to get your hair ready, prepped. So it's like a primer to get your hair prepped for the product. And we know we're gonna use this product today. Okay, and you could go to www.thechaye.com and click on the beauty section, and you will see that it takes you straight to the hair products for curly hair. So this is what my hair looks like, and I'm adding water to it to soften up the Q-tip, soften up my hair so that I can prep it for the product. And after that, I'm doing a little trim because I noticed that I feel like my hair, the ends of my hair are in knots, and it feel bumpy. When I did it on this one, I just added that in. It wasn't planned. And I realized that it feels a lot better on the end. So I'm gonna trim, and then also I do a 2-strand twist and put it in a loose bantu knot just to keep it out of my face so you can see when I do the rest of my hair. Okay, to not make this video super long, I'm gonna speed up the other process, but I'm gonna keep it on video so you see what I'm doing, and you could slow it down to where you are with your detangling process and do as much as you can. It's all at your fingertips. Okay, so I'll just go on mute again and continue to do this.
Eventually.
So we're at the last little section, and because I trimmed, it took a little bit longer. I think we're into 2 hours now. I'm not rushing, so you shouldn't either. A little bit more of the conditioner, the leave-in conditioner, which is also a detangler. It helps with detangling. I'm just gonna put a little bit more of that, and I'm gonna have to cut a big chunk of this one as well, only because it's growing a bit uneven. Just trying to feel out where, because at the moment it's down to here, but I'm trying in a bit longer, but I think I'm gonna cut off an inch of that, because I feel like either it's just ending weirdly or it's knots. I feel like it's not just knots, but so in the end, oh wow, it took that much. I didn't know it was that much. But at least it will grow. It will grow. So now it's, let's see. So now it's down to here. Yeah. So there's like 2 inches there. All right, I'm gonna spritz again. Gosh, it feels so good now because I've trimmed. Okie dokie, so we're at the final one. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comment box below. But honestly, it was so nice to have you here to share in this moment and to help you with your detangling journey. Because sometimes it just takes, that's it. It just takes time. It just takes patience. Don't get annoyed if you're feeling like you need to step away. If it's taken really long because you haven't done it in a while, just step away and come back. So do you see why I always put the bantu knots? Because they just fall down and they get into the other section and you start to comb through it and rip your hair out. So that's why I always have it. I always, once I'm finished, I put it in a bantu knot to keep it. Anyway, so once I'm done this, I'm gonna do the other side because I took some from here and put it over there. And yeah, so you have any problems or, you know, you feel disconnected from your hair, you feel like You know, I really want to grow my own hair. I'm spending so much money on weaves or wigs or clip-ons and whatever. You know, sometimes it's good to have those, but also, you know, you just want to spend some time on your own natural beauty. You know, that doesn't mean you don't wear makeup. I'm just saying when it comes to your hair, you know, the amount of money I see people spend on wigs, and it's so much money. It's so much money. And you could spend that same amount on your own hair and ensure it grows. You know, I know they said, oh, it takes too long, but really it takes long with wigs as well, because you have to pluck the front and you have to make sure it looks all real, and it's just like, it's a lot of fuss. Nothing's wrong with it. I'm not bashing it. I'm just saying the same thing you do with the wig, do that for your hair, because it's one of your assets, you know? I know the day of wigs and looking all full head of hair and blah, blah, blah is, you know, upon us. But I'm just saying that you can take care of your own hair as well and do that. You could have the best of both worlds instead of just taking care of the wig, making sure it's, I mean, the money, it's detangled. You have to make sure it's detangled, especially if it's curly and all these different things. And it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, when I was younger, I wore it loads. And so I know what it takes to make it look real, make it lay flat. You know, I know now they've got places where they pluck everything for you, but you still have to go in and pluck it to make it look and fit your head in a natural way. So yeah, so what I'm trying to say, it takes money, it takes time. So spend a little bit of that time and that money on your own natural hair. That's all I'm saying. Don't shoot me. Don't come for me. It was nice to have you. Thanks so much for your time. Thanks so much for spending it with me. Thank you. And let me know what other videos you'd like to see. I will do another video just with the shampoo. It'll be nice for you guys to see how it lathers, how it works. So I'll do that and then let you guys have it. Okay? All right. Thanks very much. Have a good day. Bye.
The next day.